Hi, everybody. Pastor Larry just dropping by to tell you how much Leslie and I love you and how much we appreciate you and thank you for being a part of House of Joy Church here in Slidell. You know, back in 1995 when this work began, we really weren't sure what God was going to do, whether we were going to be a big church or a small church or a medium-sized church. And Pastor Rodney Howard Brown told me something when we first began. He said, it's not going to be in how big your church is or how small. You have to be content with what God does. And that's something that I've tried to live by and I've tried to stand by. And sometimes it's hard because in the lean times you say, well, God, what are you doing? I think we've all been in that place. But I've stood by that mantra, and God has never ceased to amaze me. He's never ceased to completely dumbfound me at the goodness that he shows and the provision that he has for us. And so I just want to let you know how much we thank you for being a part of this work here at House of Joy Church. And Leslie and I especially appreciate the servants' hearts that you all have. And I can't tell you how many times, minute by minute, God shows me every day the servants' hearts of the people in this church. Their lives are such an example, such a wonderful testimony to what God is doing in this church and in the earth. And Jesus even said it. He said, I did not come here to be served. I came here to serve and give my life a ransom for many. And I see that in all of you. I see that quality, that heart, that servant's spirit in all of you. And that's what God's called us to do. He's called us to be the servant. He's called us to be the brother and the sister of those who are hurting, of those who need us. And that's what this church is all about. And I just thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this work. And you are family. And we want to always remind you of that. Our doors are always open. Our heart is always there with you. And as we begin this year, 2023, going to the high places, remember that God is going to take us to some amazing destinations in our life. And even though things may seem dark at times in our life, it may not seem to be the most encouraging of things and times, just know that God has a higher purpose and his calling will always trump anything that the devil can throw at you. Hey, we love you. God bless you. Looking forward to seeing you real soon. Take care.